Well, here we are back for the third turn. We'll see how much it's broken down. And probably after this, I won't be turning it as often. I've been turning it every other day here for a while, but mainly just because I've been wanting to get the pile good and damp again. So probably after this, I might switch to every 4 or so days. But okay, here we go.
So this time it took me a lot of effort to get the cages off. The pile is getting good and damp now, and so the activity is really starting to pick up, and it settles a lot more easily. As it settles, the particles of grass and other plant matter and things in the pile kind of can work their way into the mesh and get kind of stuck. And so as it progresses and you get a pretty full container, it can get very difficult to get these things off. And you can see at the beginning I have to kind of lean on it and compress it with my knees to kind of compress the contents in a little bit, as well as trying to lift it off. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, and it keeps you from getting them too full until you're basically done, and then you can shovel the finished compost into just one of the bins, and because you'll never have to move it at the end. So yeah, both of them are coming along. The second pile here is still a little bit warm, but it's getting to the point where it's nearly done. It's not really doing a whole lot. I probably could just turn it a couple more times and then call it a day and just pile it in the corner there and leave it until the other one is done, and then I'll just add it into the other bin and continue um, with the other bin.
So here we are, third turn complete. This one was not very warm at all, but it still has some heat to it, so it's not totally done. I gotta keep turning it, but I can definitely start letting it sit for longer. This one was still quite hot. To me, the most obvious thing is the color difference in it after just 3 turns here. It's obviously getting darker. So it just goes to show that when you start hitting it, it starts to go quick. Again, though, this is what you would see probably after about a week or so of just turning it and turning it and turning it, because again, it's mainly grass, and so you got to really turn it initially to make sure that it's not gonna mat. Still some whole eggshells here. I could be grinding these up better, but I just try to crush them with the garden fork as I see them, and then they all just get turned in. There's one over there. Get that all crushed, get them all mixed in there. So yeah, so there it is. 3 turns. We're well on our way. Okay. So yeah, I get good and sweaty after doing that. It's already pretty warm out here. It's like, it's almost noon around here in the Central Valley, so it's already quite hot. So yeah, it's keep hitting it every couple of days. Again, I'm probably gonna start turning it every 4th day or so, just because I don't have to. It's unnecessary to turn it so often once you get it all broken down like that and it gets on its way. So again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.